It's week 9 of the NFL, and we'll see the Aviators' versatile running back. He did his job and then some last week. What?
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9?
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Well, the Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his 3rd season now out of Alabama.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Throwing Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Inside give to Elliott. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 16 carries, 65 yards.
That's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
Well, you know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Now Jones.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On now the rookie 4th-round pick Chad Ryland for the Patriot field goal.
They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 130 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
from the gun. He'll hand this off. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. But you look at this Patriots defense.
They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem? When they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Back to throw here. They'll roll him out right.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away.
On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now Jones throwing to start the drive.
Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These 2 teams all tied after 1. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football.
Now a 2nd and 2.
As they've got it as we resume action. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times you talk about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there? When you're a pass rusher, you have to know when the ball is gone and make sure you don't hit the quarterback afterwards.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Here we go, get set.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones, and able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On third down, Jones. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Aviators.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They run the option here on first and 10.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
2nd and 6.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Trip, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Aviators will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. On 1st and 10, Jones. Now a short one to Gesicki. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Jones throw taken in by Thornton. Here now a third down and 8.
Off the play fake, Jones.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
They'll throw now on the final play.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on his team but in the national.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Third down and 13.
He'll drop to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
Holding offense.
So they decline the holding penalty and will take the down instead as that leads us to fourth.
So they bring out their punter as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's taken to the 26. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return.
Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
First down, Aviators.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Well, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 95 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Now back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Aviators are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. So that drive goes 8 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This taken in at the goal line.
And just shutting him off there.
And he returns this to the 22.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
2nd and 9.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, And it's going to lead them to 4th down.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Dietrich Wise running through and dropping him for the sack.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Now he'll try to run with this.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this one is right down the middle.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Down the numbers. There he goes.
And how about that return? Inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 11.
Looking to throw. Jones. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Parker's got it for a Patriots touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Patriots are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hamstring. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The storm windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They'll drop to throw.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Here we go.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyquan Thornton. 66 yards. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. You tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And here's a handoff out of the gun. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his left. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Going going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 40-second mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory. But that's what happened.